to New Filmmakers Los Angeles in partnership with Movie Maker magazine. My name is Danny DeLillo and we're here at the Cameras Los Angeles showroom in West Hollywood, and I'm here with Ernesto, Janina and Isaac with their movie La Laguna. Let's take a look at a clip.
Oiga, Ciudad de Sol, mire, si usted más nunca quiere tener un problema, permítame presentarle
a la gunguna. Eso es un arma muy especial.
Thank you so much for being here and congratulations on your film. It's an absolute treat for us here at New Filmmakers. Tell us a brief synopsis of the film.
Well, La Gunguna, it's a story that kind of has a harsh critique of the Dominican society, but it does it in a black humor tone. So basically, what happens is that people laughs while they see the story developing, but really what you see should make you cry probably. You know, that's what black humor is all about, and that's what I liked about the story when I first read it. It was originally a tale contained in a book that a friend of mine published back in 2003. I happened to read it like 2009, 10, something like that. And then when I approached him, he's a friend of mine, and I was living out of the DR. I was living in Buenos Aires back then. And when I approached him, the next time I flew to the island, and he told me that he had a script based on that tale, and it was like 60 pages, which is not a feature film yet. It's not a long length, and that meant that there was room for improvement to create new characters and develop what was already there, had room for development. And we worked on it for about a year and a half, and that's what came about. The story, it's a mixture of a lot of bizarre characters, the low-lifers, most of them, who happen to be somehow entangled by this little gun, La Gunguna, which is the name of the character. La Gunguna is the name of that little gun, which is a character of the film. But basically, it's just an excuse to tell the story of all these bizarre characters.
It is brilliant. I feel like it's a film I have to watch several times to just find out some new things that I maybe didn't catch in the first one. So
Go ahead
it's
and
so
do so.
compact. Absolutely. Gina, tell us a bit more about your role of the film and your experience.
La Josie Ver is a
Let's start.
yeah, we're like the Josie, like she has already a duck because she's a thing, She's a ballsy woman. She's from the down under. She rules everything. Nobody's afraid of her. She rules men, women, children. Anything that stands next to her, she's got it. Don't worry about it. And I thought it was so interesting when he explained the character to me, and they explained sort of the backstory that that's not in the film, but that helped so much into creating who Josie was. Like this irreverent, she's not afraid of anything, like I said. She will take anybody. You stand in my way, I will come like a truck.
Very powerful woman.
Out of the freaking way. That's her, and it was fun.
It was fun. What was
Yeah,
it like?
fun.
Because you really have to put yourself out there, don't you, to play that kind of character? Was it really fun working with Ernesto on that character?
It was fun working with all of them. Ernesto's such a great director. He lets you give life to the character on your own, bring what you have to the table. And he's excited to hear and see what you have. And once you show him, then if he needs to tweak something, he will. And he'll say, you know what, this sounds like kind of monotone, or you're doing this wrong, or this, whatever. But he lets you do your thing. He let me be as bitchy as I wanted to be, which was awesome.
You were brilliant. I mean, you
Thank
really,
you.
I mean, the take on that character, you really played it, and it was brilliant. So congratulations.
Thank
to
you. And I don't think it was just me. I think like my scene partners were amazing. And the fact that his character was so funny and stupid.
Yeah.
Like, when you talk to him, he's so different from that. And then I would hear it, I'm like, oh my God, I can't hear him talking like that. Like 2 more minutes. So shutting him up was real easy.
Yeah, I didn't recognize you at first. I was like, is that you? Like, what's going on? Tell us a bit more about your character and your part of the film.
Martin El Gago, he's a joker. He's a joker. He's a bad guy, and at the same time, he's a stupid guy. But
very opposite to you, Isaac.
Well, I try to put my demons, from the camera. Like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm be a little bit stupid, and I put it something like 10% more, like, I don't know, but I try to make this character. It's hard for me, but you know, this guy is started, and at the same time, he have an accent from the north, from the island, and I don't speak like that. You know, I don't speak like that from Santo Domingo. And the same time, it's like Janina said, Ernesto, he pushed me. He pushed me every
And punched
day.
him too. I
Oh,
punched-
that's totally
He pushed me every day like, no, it's not like that. You need to do this. And okay. But the character for me, it's not easy. But in the moment I watching this guy in the screen, it's, you know, it's not me, and I feel I make a good job. And well, thanks for the technical crew and the director and Janina. She hate me and the whole film, and you can see that in the movie.
Yeah, well, no, you definitely can. There's a lot of love here, though, which is great. I'm glad you guys are still friends.
Well,
Yeah.
We'll discuss that later. Ernesto, you know, I'm so incredibly impressed that you just brought this amazing cast and crew to make this film in one of the most beautiful places in the world. But kind of, what is it like to, after all the hard work that you've made, to have your film selected here in Los Angeles for NewFilmmakers LA?
Well, it feels great. I was really not expecting for the movie to do so well. You know, you always, everybody thinks it's children is the most beautiful, isn't it? But you know, to have this level of response, and the movie has been invited to many festivals, and has been a world tour last year for me.
It's great.
It's great. It really feels good. It feels good to see that your work is appreciated by so many different people from different backgrounds and different cultures and stuff. Because since humor usually is very attached to the culture where it's produced, you know, you kind of have to have a background to understand humor. But I've seen that everybody kind of gets it, you know, like people laughs at the right moments. You know, there are certain things that you know fly over, and it's natural. But in general, I see that the people really get the story. They get what's you know what's important about it. All that critique that it has about society. Yesterday, after the Q&A, several people approached me with really key questions about certain parts of the movie. That means that they really get it, you know.
Exactly. It's always great when you're asking questions. You know this is a good thing.
Yeah.
So absolutely. Ernesto, I've just seen the trailer to your next film, and I literally can't wait. I've got my popcorn ready. So tell us a little bit more about the film.
Well, it's more of a pop movie. It's more entertaining and lighter in terms of the story. But it's really entertaining. I mean, we saw the first cut like a couple of weeks ago. We're on the post-production process, color correction and stuff. But we kind of finished the editing, and it's like 97 minutes, and it feels like 30. And everybody felt the same, which means that apparently people had a good time watching it. And it's very much like we Caribbean people are, which is, you know, it's colorful, musical, kind of chaotic, humorous. You know, it's a light vibe, and I think that people are gonna like it. I hope so.
I definitely think people will like it. I mean, you've got a great style of films, Ernesto. I'm already like, yep, that's an Ernesto film. I can see it, you know. So you're doing a really great job. You guys are a great team, a real great family of talented filmmakers, and you can certainly tell that. So, you know, we at NewFilmmakers LA wish you the best of successes, and we're looking forward to seeing many more of your projects. So thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you.
thank you.
Thank you.